As industrialization helps make America's large farms bigger, Long Island farmers struggle to stay competitive. To help level the playing field, entrepreneurs Mike and Chris are using technology that they hope will take small food growers to new heights.
Long Island is filled with farms, but it's more delicate farming. A lot of grapes, a lot of vineyards, things like that. This is a perfect way to get accurate spraying and save on cost and time.
The seed for this idea was planted in Mike's head when he was a child in Colombia.
I remember seeing the crop dusters, and I was like, there's got to be a better way to do this.
He partnered with his good friend Chris. They drive from farm to farm looking for a chance to demonstrate their technology.
It's not like a regular place where you pull up to a front office and someone's sitting behind a desk.
Yeah.
Most of the time you got to drive on these people's property, walk through the fields looking for them, because half the time they're out there working on the fields. And then once you find them on the field, you have to interrupt their work and say, hey, so let me show you about this new thing we got. So it's difficult sometimes.
And this is it right here, the drone. And once you take it out of the Jeep, now we have the attentions, you know, because they want to see it. They want to see how it works. They want to see how fast it is, how accurate it is, how it does save them money. They want to hear everything.
We do a farm stand inside Stony Brook Hospital. A gentleman approached us as we were down unloading and receiving and asked us if we'd be interested in learning a little bit about drone spraying. We made the connection and we invited them out to the farm to give us a demonstration. It's a total 11-acre farm, but we probably farm about 5 acres. Plus, the spraying needs to be done either early morning or late evening, so you're limited in the hours you have. So it used to be a multiple-day process, you know, a few hours a day.
Before spraying, Mike and Chris must walk around the perimeter of the farm to map the target area.
These are the points that we made, those blue dots, but the yellow lines, the drone made the fastest and most effective route.
The drone hovers just inches above the crops, ensuring even coverage.
We can do about 7 to 10 acres an hour. This whole farm would take about 40 minutes. We have this farm saved in the device, so we'll be able to just pick the farm and it'll have it already logged in, and we'll know about how long it takes, how much liquid we use, how much time.
These products are very expensive, especially when you're in organic farming. You know, we don't spray any pesticides here. Everything, we're organic, sustainable. But we do a lot of nutrition spraying and probiotic spraying, which is a lot of manual labor. This is a 100-gallon tank. You need 3 people to do this efficiently. You need someone to spray, you need someone to unravel that because it gets tangled, and then you need a 3rd person pulling the truck every few feet to go down every aisle.
Farmers can easily calculate their savings on labor, but figuring out how much less product the drone will use is a little more complicated.
The cost comparison is going to come once we have sufficient enough data to be able to compare to the farmer's data, whether they're doing it by hand, walking with the backpacks. I'll put this up against any method, any day of the week.
So with one less tedious job to do, Bethel Hobbs Farms now has more time to focus on their mission to feed Long Island's hungry.
We donate about 30,000 pounds of produce to local food pantries on Long Island, and we've been doing that for 12 years. So doing something like this just allows us to grow more and to give more.